Time for a new and improved Esterbrook nib changing tutorial. This one's going to be on camera. The last one was a pictorial, basically a tutorial with lots of pictures. I think video will make it even easier for people who have never done this before to understand this. What we've got here is a gray Esterbrook dollar pen. This is actually a $1.50 pen. For those who don't know, dollar pens were made before the J series came out, before the transitionals. They were one of the first models of Esterbrook's, and the only ones that really cost $1 were the all black versions, the solid black versions. All the colored ones, the gray ones, the cracked ice ones were $1.50. So kind of a marketing scheme, but it's interesting anyway. I'm going to uncap this. There you go. So here's the nib. This is a 155 one. It's a student nib. No, I'm sorry. This is a 155 one student nib. This is a 2556. Firm fine. Student nib is basically a medium. To my eyes, that's what it looks like. So, I'm going to show you how to do this. There is a proper and many improper ways to do this. I'm going to show you the right way, and I'd probably just say all other ways are generally wrong. There may be other exceptions to that rule, though. So what you want to do is you want to grip the pen by the section. That's this black plastic part. You want to grip it by that, not by the body, because if the nib is stiff and it doesn't the nib doesn't turn, you may twist this section and therefore twist the sac internally, and your pen will not fill properly. So grip it by the plastic section. The nib, here's where you really got to properly grip it. You want to hold the nib not top to bottom but sideways. Put your thumb on the bottom and your finger on the top, like that. Index finger on the top, thumb on the bottom. If you grab it from the side, when you turn it, it will twist the tines out of alignment. So thumb on the bottom, finger on the top. Grab the section and turn, and you just unscrew and it's out. There will be rare cases where if you have an old pen that is not yours, you know, say you bought it off of a auction site or something and it has not been restored, the nib could be really stuck. Soaking it in water for a couple days will help. I've had nibs where they will not come out no matter what, and you just got to chip them out of the section, and sometimes you just can't get them out and you got to replace the section. I've only had that happen a very small handful of times, so expect your nibs to most likely screw out, and at the worst you'll have to water soak them and then screw them out. Screw the new nib in, same thing, thumb on the bottom, finger on the top, not sideways, and put this in, grab it by the black section, screw in, get it snug. Not tight, but you don't want it to be loose so it jiggles around and falls out. I mean, it won't be the end of the world if it falls out, but it could be annoying. Earlier in my first tutorial, I recommended aligning the lever with the nib. I'm going to not recommend that practice anymore because there's just too much opportunity to ruin your pen doing that. It's really simple to do, but there are a lot of things that could go wrong, so I'm just going to say if you can live with it, if you can live with the OCD factor of you know, having the lever not in line with the nib, then please do. If not, I would best recommend pulling the section out. You pull it out nice and straight. Don't twist it or break your pen. Pull it out, turn it, and put it back in, whatever's straightest. But generally, if you can live with it, just leave it as is. And there you go. That's it. That is the changing Esterbrook nibs tutorial, now on video instead of by pictures. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that was useful. Stay tuned for more videos later, and that's all.